Welcome to 36 Full Press and CRAPS Nation, YouTube's premier CRAPS channel.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? Press here. Hey, good evening, and welcome to my channel. This is 36 Full Press, and in this episode of Around the Layout, we have a new guy coming on the scene like a rolling thunder. Check him out. He goes by Thunder. His channel is Throwing Thunder. So I just want to welcome you to my channel. Say what's up.
Hey, thanks 36. I appreciate you having me on here. Say what's up to the community, Craps Nation out there. And yeah, whatever. I'm here for you, man. What you got?
Yeah, so I was trying to get a drink real quick. Yeah. So, with all this stuff that's going on, it's not really, anybody really playing any tables. Hopefully this will get lifted shortly. There's a lot of people sending me emails saying, hey, I appreciate the conversations. What's all going on. I think people are just kind of nervous right now. People are scared of the unknown. I get that. But as a community, we're doing what we can do to kind of bring some light to, the situation, I guess, for lack of a better term. So what I've been doing is I've been reaching out to different people, different skill levels, different skill sets, different goals. And I'm asking them a couple questions. And this is going to be a little different episode because I'm going to go into, some other stuff with you because you are newer to CRAPS Nation. Your channel is just starting to grow. So hopefully people can get a little bit better feel for you and what your goals are. So, you'll be well received. So the one question I always like to ask people is what is your favorite bet? What do you feel like speaks to you? What do you feel most comfortable playing? How do you like to see that unfold for you at a craps table?
Yeah, so when I start out, I'll put 32 across. I really like that. And what I need to get more into is every time I hit a number, I've been doing this lately. I hit a number and I pull the bet down. So if I hit a 6, I'll pull that down with the winnings. I'll keep the other numbers up, and if I keep hitting the numbers, I'll keep pulling them down just as a safe side until I can get some bankroll coming in. Right. And once I get to about 6 or 7 hits, I will come down to iron cross. I like the iron cross because you can hit a lot of numbers on the field. I like playing the field, but that's also my drawback too is I play it too much and I start chasing. So that's my fault right there. But yeah, 32 across, old school.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it's a good idea, and I like that you are addressing that. There's two things: either you're out to play and make a little bit of money, or you want to. I've talked to a buddy of ours. Everybody knows him, Dave from Same Bet.
Yeah.
He was a while ago. He was trying to build his bankroll, right? So it's it's really hard to bail water out of a boat when you got a hole in it. So you got to either have a goal of, making money, having fun, or building a bankroll. If you're going to build a bankroll, you put out, whatever it is that you feel like you need to get, and then take that hit, take the money with it, and bring it down, and kind of just see if the numbers get picked, and then you can start, changing it up. So on that note, which is a great idea, let's flip the tables, right? So what do you think? And you said the field, and I actually like the field. I think you can play the field. You can hedge it with some other stuff. It kind of gives you a little different additive. So when you look at a bet and you say, okay, I like to play like this, or I like this bet, and a buddy of mine, he likes to play the $3 crap checker, whatever. So what do you think is the worst, or I call it the Hail Mary? I wouldn't bet it, but if I was going to put money on it, it'd be like a once in a lifetime thing. What's that one thing that you just I'm just not interested in?
I would have to say the horn bet. There's other ones. Of course, the field is a one and done, but I feel like the horn bet, it's a long shot, a really long shot to hit those horn numbers. You know what I'm saying? I did it yesterday on my video. The 2 was the only one that I didn't see. I hit all the other numbers. And I was like, you know what? Let me put $2 on the 2. And sure enough, that next roll was a 2. So I got lucky, and I believe those are just the long shots. I would probably stay away from those if I were to go to the casino. You know,
Right.
yeah. So
Yeah, I just kind of feel like, and like I said, I'm just gonna be a little bit more dragged out, a little bit more in depth, just because I want people to kind of get to know who you are.
yeah,
Even though you have your table's nice, you have that overhead view. Obviously, you don't really want to, expose who you are. I mean, you're new. It'll come later. Like you said, we'll see you in September. But the idea is, when you're playing craps, right, it has to be what works for the individual. What
yeah,
is most comfortable for that person, right? So yes, anything can happen, but we want to decide where we want to put our money. If you only have, say, 5 rolls, I want to put my money where I feel like I'm gonna have the best opportunity to take something off that table.
yeah.
So when you go to play, like, you have like a strategy of like, and I'm not talking about like crap strategy. If you watch some of my older videos, I used to talk about it a lot. And I'm going to kind of get back to it with this around the layout. But what is your strategy for building a bankroll? How did you start? And the last question, this like little triage of this is, how did you build your bankroll, or what are you doing to build your bankroll? How did you start playing craps? And who were you watching on YouTube that kind of inspired you to like get your table together and kind of join us all in this crazy journey that we're calling Craps Nation?
Yeah. So how I build my bankroll, like I said, I'll do the 32 across, and obviously I'm a dice influencer, dice setter, so I'm working on that. I've been doing it for a couple of months now, so I try to get those six and done and get down. And to build my bankroll, to be honest, my Hail Mary is the field, man. It works for me and it doesn't. So, yeah, I'm making $5-6 here off of the place numbers, whatever. But if I want to build my bankroll quick, I'll place something on the field, and that's just my downfall too. Is I try to chase my money if I lose something, but that's where I build my bankroll is the field. I don't play it every time. I understand it's a sucker's bet. I believe
It only is if you can't hit it.
exactly, and it's a sucker's bet if you play it every time. I've said that on my videos before, but I think to be honest, every bet on a craps table is a sucker's bet. It's just how you play it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so that's how I built my bankroll. How I got into craps, and I'll go back a little bit, but I'll try to make it quick. I used to play street craps at back when I was a teenager. We used to play for lunch money in school, so we'd be doing that in the back room, man, taking people's lunch money. And so I've always wanted to go to a casino. I've never been to a real casino. So hopefully I'll be going next month if everything opens back up. But I've always wanted to go, dress up like they do in the movies, all nice and GQ, and go down there and play casino, play some craps. So I've always wanted to do it. But the thing that really got me into it is these past 2 years at the Christmas party for work, they've had casino parties. And the only thing I went and played was the only reason I went is because my wife got her 10-year anniversary last year. And I was like, yeah, so we dressed up, I dressed up in a suit for her and everything like that. And, hey, we went and played off of $2,000 that they gave you. It was a voucher. It wasn't real money, but they gave you a voucher. So I gave them $2,000, and without even knowing how to play, I went up to $7,500 in 3 hours. Nice. And that was just me putting money on the field, the 6 and the 8, things like that. So I didn't know how to play other than the street craps. But so this last Christmas party, they had it again, and I was excited, man. I was ready to go up there and play. So I got my voucher. My wife gave me her voucher, and with $4,000 in voucher, I got up to 14,500.
Nice.
And that's when they showed me how to play the place bets, and I didn't know how to play all that. That's when they showed me how to play the place bets and things like that. So for 3 hours, I made $14,000, and I was really hooked from there. So I started watching videos. I was watching Bone Thrower, Road Gambler. I ran across Jeremy. He's the one that showed me how to deal. That's where I mainly learned how to deal, learned a couple of strategies. And that's where I went down the rabbit hole, man. I found you, Toothpick Productions, little bit of everybody, man. I started watching a little bit of everybody. And I built my table. I got my idea from Toothpick Productions, and that's where I mean, of course, it doesn't look like his, but that's kind of where I got the idea from. So, I built the table, and then I really didn't get it. I was watching Bone Thrower, but I really didn't get into the dice setting thing until after the fact that I built the table. And if I had built the table before, then, or after I saw him, then I would have had a 12 or 14 footer. But the good thing about this is it's portable. I took it to some buddies' houses for the birthday, and we played for 4 hours, man. And I was the dealer, and that's when the guy gave me the idea, man. You should be doing on Twitch or YouTube with this, videotaping it. I was like, oh, okay. So that's when I really went down the rabbit hole with you guys and got the idea to put it on there and start live streaming it. So that's where that idea came from. And, so I built it for fun so when I go to the casino, I can do it for real. But then it started snowballing, and I could make a business out of this. It sucks with the COVID-19 thing coming up because now I can't rent the table out, but hopefully everything passes and then I can start renting it out. I got people ready to come over here to play. I've got people ready for me to rent it out to them, with me going with the table, of course, as the dealer. So, that's kind of where I'm going with it, man. It started off with me just practicing and playing and getting ready for the real deal, but it went into something bigger for me. So hopefully, and that's what I'm going to be doing with you guys, is that way when I do the live videos of the live parties, you guys will be able to enjoy that and watch some live action and stuff like that. So, that's where that's going to go, man.
And that's, I guess that's what I kind of want to address, and that's why I'm doing these a little bit longer, a little bit more in depth, a little bit more about you guys, a lot less about me. I pretty much have put myself out there. People know what I stand for. My channel's been around for a little while, so it's not really about what I can do. It's more of like what I can do for you guys.
Yeah.
I wanted people to kind of get to know different people. I'm hoping to have El Toro on here, which is another pretty good size channel. Everybody knows who he is, but he brings something a little bit different, something a little bit more, something that him and I relate to, something that plays, more for like, for the actual money over time investments. So, but I love the idea that you took the idea and you're turning it into something more than just the game. And that's what I kind of wanted people to understand, especially in this time right now, that this crazy time that we're living in, is that the hand that you're dealt isn't always the one that you have to play.
Yeah.
Right. So people are taking these ideas and they're turning them into something else. So I just want to thank you. You've been a great supporter of my channel. I'll do anything I can to help promote you. Just keep your head up, keep moving forward. If you have any questions, reach out to me, reach out to CRAPS Nation. Everybody is all for one for all kind of deal.
Yeah.
We're growing at a crazy pace. I mean, people are jumping on left and right. September 21st to the 26th, or 20th to the 26th. If you guys are seeing this, we will be at Casino Quest. We'll be on the Strip. We'll be downtown.
Yep.
I'll be staying at probably New York, or maybe Bellagio. I don't know. Things have changed. So I'm thinking about maybe doing that, looking to see what's happening. But I want to say thank you for coming on my channel. If there's anything I can do for you, man, let me know. But until later, let's go ahead and sign out, and I'll get us out of here, and we'll get on to the next video.
Cool. Thank you, man. I appreciate you having me on.
No problem, man. We'll talk to you soon. Till later. You guys know what to do. Press out.